good adventure.
Another different location, you know.
Yeah, always good to explore new places.
It's bloody right.
Welcome back, and welcome back to a glorious day in the Lake District. It's a winter day today. Hopefully it's going to be a winter camp. I'm not on my own. Just like last time, we've got Rick T outdoors and Tony Noble. So be sure to head over to their channels and give them a follow. We're in 5-star luxury, me and Tony tonight. Rick, I'd call this lad. He's on a tarp, so we're on the top of Sca Fell, we're in a tent, and Rick's under a tarp. So be sure to stick around and see how we get on. Come on, let's do it. Hello. Nope, nothing. So in today's adventure, our plan is for a wild camp on England's second highest mountain, Sca Fell. It's had a bit of snow over the last couple of days. Forecast is for a clear night tonight, so there might be a bit of astro later on, hopefully. But yeah, should make for a nice winter camp. Up high, above 3,000 feet. That's what it's all about. Adventure. New areas, never been up here. And I've never been through this valley. Again, this is another one on a map you look at. Great moss. I've never explored it. So looking forward to seeing what delights are up here. We've got the big cameras, or I've got my M50 today. And the plan is to see if we can get a couple of nice waterfall pictures as well from the River Esk that's flowing at the side of us. So yeah, stick around and see how we get on. As usual, I'll put the images on at the end, and I'll drop you a couple of teasers through this film too. I don't know if you can see it. Well, that's where we're heading. Snow-capped mountain. What are you thinking, Tony?
That's mint in it, mate. It's absolutely mint.
What a spectacular day it is. The sun's coming out now. The tops are covered in snow. It's just stunning. Tent we in today, Tony?
I'm in the Skype, back in the Skype today.
Alright.
Forecast no winds at all tonight, always, so.
I'm in the Snugpak tonight. And Rick, I can't believe it, he's under a tarp.
Under a bed sheet.
Fair play to him, I'll tell you. Hardcore that lad. This is stunning. We're just approaching Lingcove Bridge. We're going to stop for a bit, just have a bit of a drink and a few sweets, get a bit of energy for the next onslaught. Might even get the drone out here and just do a little bit of drone. Bit of drone action, see what we can see. How you getting on, Rick?
Oh, loving it. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah.
Stunning.
Yeah, it's stunning. Beautiful area. And what a day as well.
Hunter picked a better one.
And just us. Not seen anyone.
Not a soul so far. Not a soul. We've just got the old camera out, just see if we can grab a few snaps here. There's the bridge. See what we can get. As usual. I'm sure you love a lot at the end. We're back on the move again. Just had a bit of a lunch stop there. And a little bit of a fly the drone. Lovely little bridge that. Now we're heading up to Great Moss before the real climbing starts. Have a look at this. Wowzers! That's beautiful. The River Esk, certainly a river that keeps on giving. It's absolutely beautiful up here. This is a great mooch along this river. Some beautiful locations along it. Bit of wild swimming if that's your thing. There's the R6 audience just up there, looking down on us. Thank you. So we're just heading for Cam Spout Crag, and that's where we'll be taking a left, and that's when the climbing will start. So if we thought this bit was bad, the worst is to come. This is Great Moss. You can finally see where we're heading today. That's where we're going. Up there. So this here is called Cam Spout Crag. And we're going to be going up the edge of that. We collect some water at the waterfall over there just to top this bottle up, and then when we get further up I'll fill my other bottles up for camp. That's the plan anyway. It's not as clear as the forecast stated, but you got to take the mountains with what they throw at you. So we're getting to the end of Great Moss here. We need to be looking at getting over the river. The plan is to start climbing up, and we're going to be heading up towards Mickledore, and then as we get near the top we're going to tee off to the left and head up to Foxes Tarn. The next path along I think is called Little Narrow Cove or something like that, but we're not going up that one. So I'm going to get across this river now and then probably bring you back part way up the climb, and I'll be blowing out my arse. Well, we've got a bit of rain falling, and just before this climb now I'm just going to top up my my drinks bottle, not filling the other bottles just yet. I'm just going to filter up a bit of water, take on a bit of fluid before we start doing this climb. We've only just started the climb and we've hit the first patch of snow. We passed some campers that way, just at the top of the Great Moss. They just set up there. I told you I'd be blowing. This is a steep climb. How's that? Another stunner. Steep bugger this. Well, we're 5.5 miles in now, and this is where the climbing starts. It's up, up, up from here. This range of mountains, back in the day, were called the Sca Fells, and then they were split up and given separate names, and that's where the names come from, as in Sca Fell and Sca Fell Pike. We're certainly getting into the massif now. We're getting ever closer. Just up here now, Sca Fell Pike. There's Mickledore. But at the big rock there, that crag, that's where we're turning left and headed up to Foxes Tarn. And that's where we'll fill the bottles up before the final push to the summit of Sca Fell. And hopefully set up the tents. Epic. Enjoying it, lads?
Oh, come on, it's awesome, isn't it?
Epic.
Absolutely can't beat it.
Lovely patch of light there on the fells. That's where we're heading up. That little gully. We've just got to climb this now, but up to Foxes Tarn, and then we'll be near the summit. Get close to the top of this, I'll filter some more water ready for the summit, because I don't think there's going to be any water at the top. But yeah, this should be interesting. Happy as a pig in shit. Woohoo! Epic. Oh man. Nice climb this. Oh. This is a safer way down from Foxes Tarn. Gee whiz. Just taking our time on this bit. On some of these patches, just got to kick in a bit because it's a bit hard, the snow. Just make sure you've got a good foot position before you move, and a good handle. I don't think we're far off the top now. Temperatures have certainly dropped though. You can feel it a bit now. Hey! That's the top of the gully. And that's looking out towards Sca Fell Pike. And Foxes Tarn should just be up here. I think someone is moving this summit further away. Ooh. I'm ready for me camp brew, I'll tell you that much. Hopefully It won't be long. There you go, that's Foxes Tarn. As Wainwright describes it, little more than a puddle with a rock in it. I reckon he's right. Not much to write home about there, is there? We've just had another 2k to our pack for our last bit of ascent. But they'll be worth it, because they can have a brew. The light's certainly dropping off now. Just got the water there now, and we've just got to get up this now. It's only about 250 metres, so isn't too bad. Might need a head torch before we get to the top, but we'll be right. I think this footage will probably be a bit grainy. I can guarantee it's much darker than what it looks like on the camera. Oh, some epic views there, isn't there? Look at that. Awesome. That's the top of England. Sca Fell Pike. And this is the second top of England. Nearly there. I'm not gonna lie, I felt that last 100 yard. Ooh, that was tough. We're here now though. Well, we're definitely losing the light, but we've definitely made it to the top now. That's the summit of Sca Fell. That's 963 metres above sea level. 3,164 feet. And just behind, we've got Sca Fell Pike. We found a nice flattish section here, so I'm just going to clear the snow now and get the tent up. But there's not going to be any time lapses or any video into that, because you're not going to see nothing. So I'll get these up, I'll bring you back when we're in the tent and nice and snug and a brew on. See you in a bit. Well, I've just got all my dry gear on and I've just jumped inside my sleeping bag. Just going to warm up a little bit now. Tent's more or less set up. It's still a bit like a bomb site, but I'll straighten it up in a bit, and then I'll get the brew on. I'm in the Snugpak Scorpion 2 today, but I'll show you a bit more of that hopefully later on. But for now, it's the first brew at camp time. Cheers. I just can't tell you how good that first brew, when you've got your tent pitched and got everything sorted. Oh man, that's a good brew, I'm telling you. Rick's got his tent tarp set up over there, so we'll take you for a look at that. I'm glad I'm not in a tarp, I'll tell you that much. Fair play to him for doing that. But he is hardcore. We're just weenies, me and Tony. Anyway, I'll have this, and then I'll take you for a look outside. Catch you in a bit. So I've decided to have my tea, and hopefully by then it'll have cleared up. Just going to turn that down a bit. Something different tonight. I'm going to have some noodles, and I've brought some cooked chicken in there, and I've brought some peas and sweet corn. So I'm going to put that together and see how that is. Anything's better than slop in a bag. Let's see what it tastes like. It looks and smells alright. I can't imagine why it's not going to be any cop. Lovely. I don't know if you can see that or not. Nice pot full of scran. Oh yeah. Well, the tea was lovely. The only one problem you've got is I need to clean the cup. So I'm going to go and scrub it with some snow. It needs to get out, so the boots are wet. Well, as you know, bed bags on your feet. That way, your dry socks will stay dry when you put them in your wet boots. I don't know how well it'll show up. Just thought I'd give you a look round now. So, can you see the tent there? That's a Snugpak Scorpion 2. I'll give you a look round inside. There's inside. There's my gear. I'm on the Eskdale pad, and that's my Alp kit, Sky High 700 sleeping bag, Sea to Summit pillow. There's my bag down the bottom end, and all my other bits and pieces at the side. It's a sturdy tent. I don't think they get the recognition that they deserve. Alright, Tony, how are you getting on?
I'm about to come out and see you, mate.
Oh, he's coming out to see me. That's nice, isn't it? Neighbours.
I'm a bit what's the word? Desperate to get out. I've been sat in here.
Can you see the mistake Tony's making?
No, well,
no bread
I've
bags.
put my wet socks back on because I'm not going to get my
no
dry
bread
socks
bags.
clean.
I have told him before, but he's just not listening. Tony's in the tarp tent, Sca 2, that is it, Tony?
Sca 1.
Sca 1.
Sca 1.
And if you think we're mad, let's go and have a look at Rick's setup. You'll be totally amazed. Here's Rick's setup.
Aye.
On the little hexamine
Yeah.
stove.
Yeah, you won't want to put it in a tent, would you? But it's alright under this tent.
You alright in there, Rick?
Ah, yeah, snug guy. Yeah, decent. Yeah.
Now that is what you call hardcore. Not like us fannies over there.
I should have brought a bigger ground mat, like, but you've just got to be bloody organised.
Yeah.
Something like this.
Yeah.
You know, but the snow's quite nice because you can bury your pots in it.
Yeah, they stand up, don't they?
Yeah.
I've just washed my pot in it.
Yeah.
Great for washing
exactly.
it. Proper scrubbing pots.
Yeah.
There you go, let's give you a look round.
Big enough, isn't it?
Oh, it's a big beast, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we set it up more like a tent, so this end, it's got a bit of protection from this end. He's got his bag there. 2 walking poles and a ridge line.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep. Raked enough, innit?
Oh, hardcore that. Hardcore.
Wangled alright, get it.
Cheers everybody.
Cheers.
Nice nip of brandy. Cheers Tony.
Cheers, buddy.
That goes down well on the second highest mountain in England. And it's clearing up nicely. There's a couple of stars coming out. We have got the moon tonight, makes things a bit brighter and makes things a bit harder to take pictures of stars, but no complaints from me. No complaints from me. What an amazing night. It's cleared up nicely. Like I said before, we've still got the moon, which is it's making the sky just a bit more blue than what you'd expect. But see what we can do in Lightroom, I suppose. I think there's somebody while camping over possibly Sca Fell, Cringle Crag. It's hard to decipher from here with it being dark, but yeah, it's amazing. Rick's got his head down now. I don't think he wants to get back from underneath his tarp. Don't blame him really. We've just had a little nip of brandy, warm us up. But yeah, what a better way to start your or spend your Saturday nights. Not one breath of wind. Amazing. Should build a snowman, shouldn't we? Well, I brought it. I may as well drink it. It'll be rude not to have a little nip. No mate, I'm alright thanks. I'll stick to brandy. A nice little drop of Cobassi here. Oh, it's epic. I just wish, I always said this, I wish we could show you what it looks like. Can you see the moon? If I get me noggin out of where? Can you touch the moon? Yes you can. All I'll say is, winter camps don't come much better than this. They're normally howling. No. I mean, it was a bit cold coming up that gill. And that gill was harder than I expected it was going to be. It's a tough climb that.
Oh man.
Dodgy in places, but you know, we got up here. Alright, we just took our time, didn't we? But
there were a couple of big like stones in the way, weren't
big steps, weren't there? Get around, yeah. And that's the safest route down from Foxes Tarn. Or to Foxes Tarn, should I say. Never go down Broad Crag. Not for walkers. That's what Mr. Wainwright says. And not for walkers.
Foxes Tarn.
Foxes Tarn, is that what I said?
No, it is Foxes Tarn.
Yeah.
But that has to be the world's worst.
Yeah. World's worst tarn.
Tarn. If that's a tarn, I'm Father Christmas. Yeah.
As I said down there, Mr. Wainwright describes it as a puddle with a rock in.
A dirty puddle, yeah.
Well, I hope it's not that dirty because we filtered our water coming from it. Cheers everybody. Hope you're enjoying it as much as we are.
Michelle fell out because I didn't buy flowers.
Why didn't buy flowers?
Well, to be fair, I didn't know she sold them.
God almighty. Do you want me to press the record button again? Tony's decided to start saying dad jokes.
That was a cracker. I'm trying to think some more now. I had loads. I had loads.
Well, that's it. The end of what can only be described as an epic day. That was ace. I mean, the climbing up through that gale up to Foxes Tarn, it was epic. Loved every minute of it. And we've had a cracking night just mooching about, taking a few pictures. It's been ace, you know what I mean? We've got a couple of pictures, hopefully you'll see them at the end. But for now, I've got time lapse running outside and I'll catch you all in the morning. Night night everybody. Morning campers. What an epic night it was last night. I just had a quick look at the time lapse on the camera. It's not a star lapse, but it's quite not too bad with the moon and the clouds and stuff like that, with it being so bright with the snow. So yeah, you'll have seen it before I have, so hopefully it's all good. I'm going to get some porridge now and get the first brew of the day done. Always the best brew. Catch you in a bit. Getting every bit of water out of these bottles. frozen solid. There's Mr. Noble in his tent. It was a cold one. Even the smell of the first brew of the day is good. Just waiting for that to boil up now. Boots are absolutely frozen solid, so I have to thaw them out in the feet. So just toasty in here last night, no complaints again. I always I never sleep with my coat on because I'm a warm sleeper anyway, so I always get the down coat, little tip for you, and I throw it over the end of the sleeping bag, and then the feet stay warm. Looks like we might be getting a boil off, so I'll get this poured and I'll bring you back in a bit. There's a little bit of colour in that sky. I'll have some nice pictures for sunset. Oh man. Oh yeah, that was nice. Well, I've had my porridge. I'm just finishing off this coffee. And then I'll look at getting out. There's a nice bit of colour over on the horizon, so we might be in for a nice sunset. Sunset? I hope not. Sunrise. But we shall see. As you would imagine, everything in here is frozen solid. I think it dropped, what do you reckon it dropped to, Tony?
Oh,
It was way below -2, I reckon.
3 or 4.
Yeah, looking at probably -3 or 4 last night, so not too bad. I mean, originally the wind chill was down at -10, but we didn't have the wind last night, so it stayed quite warm. He says -3. Anyway, morning. I'll see you in a bit. We're out. There's the tent. And then see the colour right on the horizon. Some nice oranges over there. It's a bit of a fight to get the boots on because they're frozen. And then Rick's just over there. He is alive, don't worry, he has survived, but we won't expect anything else. He's hardcore. Well, that's it. We had some pictures taken. I've flown the drone. I'm just going to brush my teeth now, and then we're going to be dropping the tent. So you don't want to see all that. we'll do it for you and I'll bring you back when we're all packed away. I'll catch you in a bit. Apart from a bit of melted snow and a few footprints, no trace has been left. Again, 3 of us have been up here and no trace whatsoever that we was here. So that's how it needs to be. Take your rubbish home. We're now going ahead off down to Slight Side, and that'll be the second Wainwright of this adventure, taking me to 100 Wainwrights. So happy with that. So I'll catch you in a bit. Pretty sure that's called Burnmore Tarn, and this here is Winrig and Hillgill Head. Come across all the top of them, drop back down to Eskdale Head and walked all the way back to Nether Eskdale. That was a tromp down the road. I don't think we can see, can't quite see Westwater, but it is there. I'll assure you of that. Lovely views, isn't there? Absolutely stunning. Epic, innit? This is called Long Green. I'll touch it. It's not a Wainwright, but may as well touch it while you're passing, aren't you? There's Sca Fell Pike, and there's Sca Fell, that's where we camped last night. And then back this way, Fell, Crags. It's the massive around here, but that one down there is the one we need to touch, because that's Slight Side. Come on. There you go. That's the summit, a Slight Side, 748 metres above sea level, and that takes me into triple figures. That's number 100. 114 to go. Oh, that's our route back. So hopefully the walking should get a bit easier. Catch you in a bit. Well, after everything that we've done, I reckon that descent coming off Slight Side's the worst. That's proper slippy. I'm more or less down now. Steep and slippy. I made it part way down now from Slight Side. Well, the hardest part anyway. It's pretty boring, the rest of it. It's just like green marshland. So what I'll do, as usual, I'll show you the pictures I've taken while I've been out. I'll throw any drone footage and stuff like that, so see what you think of them. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll bring you back when I get to the car and say bye. See you soon. So there you go, the end of the adventure. Hope you enjoyed the pictures I've just put at the end. This has been an epic adventure, and this path coming back down must have been a path that keeps on giving. Proper mission coming down there. 10.5 miles so far, and we've just got a small road walk to get back to the van, so probably about 11-mile walk altogether. Big thanks to Tony, and big thanks to Rick. I'll drop the channels below, make sure you give them a follow and watch their take on this adventure. So thanks very much for watching, I'll catch you next time. See you later everybody.